Happy New Year to you guys. Happy New Year to your family. Happy New Year's, period. We are actually on our way out the door, headed on a road trip, y'all. And hopefully that's going to be fun because I have not been on a road trip in so many years. And to get ready to go on a road trip, it is amazing. It's the start of a new year. And I am happy to just be away from home. So I will pick you guys back up once we get on the road because y'all, it's a new year. New things are happening. So I will see you guys once we get outside.
Baby, so go. Baby, so go. Baby, so
Baby, so
Hey guys, I am actually exhausted trying to get myself together. I wanted to let y'all know that I appreciate you guys from helping me clean up today. I am hopefully all packed up and hopefully I got everything ready for tomorrow. I made sure my house was clean because you know how it is when you go out of town or on a vacation. You want to make sure your house is clean so that when you come back you can have a clean house to come to. So I'm ready. We're about to hit the road tomorrow. So I'm about to lay down and get myself prepared for tomorrow. But everything else is situated, packed up, and ready to go. So I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. And again, thank you guys for taking the time to clean up with me. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Happy New Year to you guys, because I have not gotten on in a few days, so I was not able to say Happy New Year, and I just wanted to wish you guys a Happy New Year and a new vision for something different for 2026. And for me, I definitely have a vision for 2026 and a actual plan for 2026. So we are actually taking a road trip to Georgia. I mean, not to Georgia. We're taking a road trip to Texas, just to check a few things out. We are actually wanting to plan somewhere different to live, so we're going to check Dallas, Texas out. Let me say that because that was a really broad what I just said, but we're going to check Dallas out. I wanted to check Houston out as well, but I think for this trip it's going to just be Dallas, because when we did a MapQuest to Texas to Dallas, it's going to be about 12 hours and 10 minutes, and then if we were going to Houston, it's going to be 3 hours and 10 minutes more. So that would be like a total of almost 15 and a half hours. So I don't think that we're going to be in that mind frame to drive that far, because we have not been on a road trip in a long time. But I'm sorry, y'all, it's a little bit of traffic. But we are going to see so we are actually going to, it's 2026. It is time to kind of make plans, make decisions on what it is that you want to do in life, and kind of jump right into it and do those things. So we are planning, well, we're not planning, we planned a road trip to Texas. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is traveling to Dallas, Texas, to see exactly what Texas have to offer us, because it's something new that we wanted to try. We've been actually looking into Dallas for the last 2 years, and we have never been there, because there's sometimes some places that you want to move to that you have never went before, and it's spontaneous. But when you don't really have anything to kind of hold you back, you can kind of move around and do exactly what it is that you want to do in life. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to check out Dallas to see if it's something that we think we would be a good fit for, and kind of get a feel for it. Because you know, when you want to move to different places, or whenever you want to move, you want to make sure that you go somewhere, not even to just see somewhere, but just to get a feel of a place that you want to lay your head and be there for a couple of years. So that's what we're doing. We get ready to get on the road. Like I said, we did MapQuest it. It's going to be a total of 12 hours and 10 minutes, and that's basically it. Going to try something different. Going to try something different is always a great thing to do, because you want to see if it's something that you would enjoy doing. It's something that you something that you would want to do. So I got a few minutes to talk to you guys, but yeah, we're going to Texas just to see exactly what Texas have to offer and how we feel on that side of town, how we feel on, on the Texas end, because you want to go places just to feel places out, to see if it's something that you like, to see, because when you go places you would get to feel like this, to see if you want to be somewhere or if you don't want to be somewhere, if this is somewhere you can call home or it's not somewhere you can call home. So we want to make sure that we go there, see how we feel, see how the place look, because we see so many pictures on YouTube that look marvelous. And sometimes when you see pictures online, they actually don't look like those pictures when you get there. So you want to make sure that you go there, check it out, get the feel of it, and like what you see. So that's why we're going to take a trip there, just to feel things out and kind of see if we like Dallas. I want to go to Houston too, just to check Houston out as well, but I doubt it this time around, because we have not taken a road trip in a long time, and I know for sure we're going to be tired just driving those 12 hours in 10 minutes. But yeah, I'll keep you guys abreast, because we're going to be driving. I think when I looked on the map, we're going to be driving through Georgia. Then I think when we get through Georgia, we got to drive through Alabama. From Alabama, I think it's Louisiana, and then it's Mississippi, and then it's Texas. So we have to drive through those states. And when we drive through those states, I make sure for sure that we take photos and kind of give you some updates in between of moving through the states and seeing how we feel in those states as well. So yeah, I just wanted to keep y'all abreast of what we're doing. So yeah, this is 2026. My plans are long. I know I may not get through all of my plans, but this is one plan that we have been planning for the last 2 years. So we have to go really see what it's about and see if we want to kind of dip our toes into that Texas life. So yeah, I'll keep you guys abreast, and I'll see you guys on the road. Bye. Oh my God, y'all, we are really on our way to Texas. And looking at the city, it is beautiful tonight, and it's kind of making me second guess my choices, because Georgia is an amazing state. Y'all see this? It's beautiful at nighttime. It's very light traffic, so hopefully we'll get to actually where we going to, the highway we're going to pretty quickly. But the city is looking freaking amazing, and sheesh, I'm kind of second guessing my choice, because I may want to stay here. It is beautiful. The city is lit. It looks like a lot of things are going on, and yeah, we're just on our way to Texas. And like I said, my city is looking really, really pretty. Definitely don't know if we're making the correct decision, because it looks amazing. And damn, I might want to stay here, y'all. No lying, because it really, really is lit. And that's what I like. I like to be somewhere where it is lit, pretty at night, places you could walk around in the city. And some places, their cities are not as big, because different cities show up differently. They're smaller locations, but I love it. I think this is gonna be where I stay. I don't know, but yeah, I'll keep y'all posted.
is helpful instead of pushing. If you want to learn more about Follow to the End, just click the link below.
So we are now entering the state of Mississippi, y'all. We have been driving for a while. So just sit back and enjoy the rest of the ride with us.
Also remain
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-20 West, I-59 South.
Former hostage negotiator Roger Carstens told us that Maduro held and tortured Americans
Everybody
who
arrested.
had been arrested for minor offenses.
Everyone had a different story, but the bottom line is that they were arrested for something in Venezuela, and within a few days they were eventually sent to the intelligence or the military prisons in Caracas. Once in prison, then they were used.
Take the next right, then turn
by
left.
President Maduro in negotiations.
So we just made it to Mississippi. So we are at one of the rest stops because we got a little bit tired. And we gotta come through, I think it's about 5 different states you come through from Atlanta to go where we're going. But we are at a rest stop and actually getting ready to take a picture in front of the Mississippi sign. So I'm about to take a picture and then we're about to get back in the car and kind of start heading to where we're going so we won't lose too much time. But we stopped for a few just to get maybe like an hour rest and then we'll be on our way. But it is freezing here as well, and then it's a bunch of cars and trucks at the rest stop. You know, everybody trying to get, you know, their rest so that they can get back on the road. So we're gonna try to stop in each state to take a few photos and let you guys see around, but if not, we're gonna have once I do my vlog, everything is going to be in that vlog. So it's going to be taking pictures of different cities in the states that we're driving through, and I guess whatever we take or whatever videos we take or photos we take, we're going to put them together so that you can see exactly what we did while we were on our road trip.
These t-shirts, I'm finna go over here and get this paper. You got a baby, after she got the baby and the money security over there, she with Puppy in the streets. If you don't know this, it's because you ain't up on things. All them come from nothing, homie. They hustling. We talking about this. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on my brother Charlemagne at the Breakfast Club, because I'm not hating on him. But what I'm saying, if you go get just off baddies and put it on your show, if you go get that it takes from the community line saying he putting a school together and put it on your show, you are part of the system's intention.
You know, you want to say what you want to say, but then there's always somebody there to kind of rein you in.
Continue on I-20 West for 3 miles.
Disrespect YouTube guidelines, because I agree to be on them. But I'm saying, I can't
Welcome to Louisiana.
Election next year are still voting to deny those subsidies for health care.
I do get it because I know people and their special interest friends. I watched June John Huston's career, and he was a special interest guy in Columbus. Lined up with the banks, lined up with the electric companies for sure, lined up with the oil companies, lined up with the insurance interests. And in Washington, he's doing the same thing, and not representing the public, not getting out much and listening to the public. They don't spend much time listening to people to see how bad this situation is, how people feel like the system's rigged, and how people feel like so many politicians are in bed with those special interests, and there's nobody fighting for them in Washington. John Huston certainly is, and I spent 2 hours on this show.
I know it's dark, y'all, but we just made it to Louisiana. So we about, I think 3 states from, is it 3 states? I think we're 3 states from Georgia, but we just made it to Louisiana. And sorry y'all seeing me in the dark, but like I said, I want to document this road trip and let y'all know exactly where I'm at, in what state I'm in once we're going through the process. So we're just reaching Louisiana, and I'll get back with you guys once we get to the next state.
Vice versa. I watched him pull up like the Godfather. Like the nigga used to wear the white suit walking through the neighborhood. My brother used to come and look like, oh, they was paws sucking him off So Legend. When he was fucked up, they would not look at this nigga. Like they was acting like I seen it with my own eyes. That's prepared me for the future. So when I come up and I get to the bag, they thinking it's like, yo, the money man all over again. I said, no, I watched what y'all did to my brother. I watched people that my brother bought, the TV, the furniture, that he bought their whole crib, like gave it to them. Like furniture, this, that, wouldn't let them in their house when he needed a meal. You know what they was thinking about? He gave us crack money. Fuck it.
He gave us the money that he got from a dope fiend. Fuck him.
Sheesh.
That's how they looked at it. That's real shit. Because that means the whole game is corrupt and filthy. That's why I was telling the young dudes, they be so shocked about what happens to them in the streets. I say, man, you didn't know that come with it? I said, nigga, everything. Anything you could think of. Motherfuckers do it. That's why the streets ain't really, it's all nice to go to Jimmy's Bronze Cafe.
Continue on I-20 West for 174 miles.
Back in them days. I used to do comedy
It's in
at
Dallas,
Jimmy's
Texas,
Bronze
too.
Cafe, and I used to do comedy at the Sugar Shack with Rob Stapleton that was on Jerome Avenue. Dang. This is 1990, 91. Me and Tracy Morgan used to drive it. I'd be in the car with Tracy. He had a little...
I want you to know, have you noticed I'm going viral on TikTok? It doesn't translate over to YouTube. Well, I found an app called TubeMe. It helps you go viral on YouTube the same as you do on TikTok. They have a feature called the Related Video Manager, which links your shorts to your long-form content, helping your view to absolutely skyrocket. They'll take your shorts views from looking like this to like this. I can't believe how good of a tool TubeMe actually is. I was getting barely any views across my channel. I started using the Related Video Manager feature. Honestly,
app and check out what you get any day of the week. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and make your first deposit today.
Let's get to We the Ones Comedy Tour. Tell us about that. We the Ones Comedy Tour is a tour that...
Welcome to Texas.
And man, we done had some of the best young, hot comedians. DC Young Fly.
Turn left.
Carlos Miller, Mojo Brooks. Last year we had Lil Duval, Country Wayne. We switch it up every year, man. Those guys, Mojo Brooks, Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, me, Jay Ski. I'm headlining this year. I usually host it, but this time I'm going up last.
So I don't want to make that type of investment in, getting a property that is something permanent. I'm not really ready to make those permanent decisions right now. Man, I pray for guidance every day. Every day I pray for guidance, and I feel like I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I'm doing exactly what makes me happy, and God has not led me in the wrong direction yet. So I'm happy, man. Like I said, I understand. Living in a penthouse has been my ultimate dream since I was a kid, man. I always wanted to live in a penthouse. You couldn't tell me 5 years ago that I would be living in a penthouse.
And its population is about 978,468 people. And a lot of people don't realize just how large Fort Worth is. I mean, for it to be the 12th largest populated city in the U.S., out of all of the cities in this country, is quite remarkable in my opinion. I must say that both cities are experiencing some changes. We did some videos about Dallas, how people are leaving Dallas, and we also did some videos on why people are moving to Fort Worth. But Fort Worth specifically is experiencing a population boom. Fort Worth added the second most new residents of any large city in the country last year, and it surpassed San Jose, California to become the 12th largest city in the U.S. Now, a lot of the locals in Fort Worth are not excited about this growth because, of course, with growth, you have growing pains. So it does put more stress on the infrastructure of Fort Worth. If you've driven down Interstate 35, especially going north of downtown Fort Worth, you realize the AT&T Red River Showdown. Now, this is an event between two major colleges, the University of Texas and the University of Oklahoma. It takes place every October in the Cotton Bowl in Fair Park. It's during the state fair, so you get to experience that as well. And this tradition has been going on for over 100 years between these two schools. During that weekend, you're going to see a lot of burnt orange and white, and crimson. Being near or living in Dallas is that it is going to be one of those cities that a lot of concerts and shows will definitely make their mark and kind of visit. They have some amazing musical venues.
Look. This is nice too, a nice touch. Look. So we are here, y'all. So we made it to Texas. I didn't want to tell you guys where we were going until we got here. But this is our second apartment. I didn't get to really take any photos or videos for the one that we did look at this morning because I really didn't like it. It wasn't the aesthetic that I was looking for, and it wasn't just my style. I'm a little bit disappointed, maybe because I didn't go to certain areas first, because the areas I did go to I really didn't like, and that was downtown Dallas. I thought it would be like downtown Atlanta, but it was just a little bit different. It was not what I liked, so I didn't really show it because I just didn't want to show it because it was not what I liked and it was not what I expected. But this is the house that we are touring. This house is really, really nice, but it's always good to go to where you think it's always good to go to your first option, the one that you like the most, so that you have to go where you like first instead of going to the ones you may think you like. Well, you wouldn't know. But this is the second one. I'm very, very impressed by this one. Just a little bit, I don't like the refrigerator, but the space in all is huge. I love the space. I love the island. I love the counter space. It also has like a lot of counter space, which I always need. It's very, very elegant. I also like the gas stove, not the gas stove. What is this? Yeah, the gas stove instead of fire, because I rather pay one bill instead of two bills. But this is the first floor, which is very huge. I'm gonna show y'all what the garage looks like, which is really oversized. Your cars don't have, it holds more than just your cars in here. You can actually store some things in here. It's really big, it's really spacious. So of course we have two vehicles. It'll be our two vehicles plus any access stuff that we may have. But the garage is very, very, very reliable, basically, because I can rely on it to, add more things, just because I have a lot of different things, and I can actually put some of my shoes and stuff in here, because I have so many pairs of shoes, and this will hold everything that I need to store. This is the back. It's lacking a backyard. This is the back of the actual unit. The area is really nice. It looks classy, but you have to be here at nighttime and on the weekend to see exactly what's really going on in the area. But the area looks nice. It looks really, really, the aesthetic is very pleasing to me. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what the upstairs look like. It's only 2 floors, it's not 3 floors, because I've always had townhomes that it always had 3 floors. But this one is 2, which would be better for us because we don't want to keep walking up and down the stairs. So I'm gonna show y'all I forgot to show you guys this. This is the pantry. And this has a lot of space in here as well. What I like about this mostly is the built-in shelves. Because in Atlanta, they don't have the built-in shelves. They actually have, it's like it's a shelf. It's not a shelf, but it's like more of a grade, and it has like pockets in it, and things kind of fall through. I like the way that they did these. These are very nice. These are very elegant. And it's a classy look to the inside of the pantry. The island is really, really nice. I love the island. I would have to purchase more bar stools because I only have 3 because of the area, you know, that I have now. It only requires 3 stools, but this one probably require maybe 4. And I don't think I would be able to find a 4th one to mine because I had it for so long. This is the half bath. And this is, where is the, oh, here you go. So this is the half bath. This is, it's nice. You can throw like a picture on the wall here and on that side as well. It's kind of like, I don't really like the texture of the wall, but it's something that I could bypass. It's not really that bad. The stairs are amazing. I love the way they laid the stairs out. I love the railing on the stairs because it doesn't look like a cheap finish. It actually looks really well made. It's really, really sturdy. The stairs are really different, and I love the way the carpet is laid out on the stairs because it's not cheap carpet. It's very plush. And the stairs just turned out really, really nice. So this is the upstairs, y'all. And in Texas, their homes always have like a space when you first come up the stairs. And they consider this like the game room. And I love this area because you could put like a couch in here. You can put like if you like to play pool, you could put a pool table here. You could actually put a couch here, put your TV on the wall. You can make it like a little lounge area where you can just lounge when you're not really in your room or in the living room or the family room. So it's 3 bedrooms, and this is one of the guest rooms, which you can probably tell because it's kind of small. I would use this as an office instead of a bedroom because I would use it as a bedroom. The second one I would use as a guest room, and the third one I would use as an office. But this is a guest room because it's small. This has a bathroom off of this room. And this is the actual second bedroom. What I love about the windows are that they're not really ceiling to floor, but I love the way they did these windows. They're very, very elegant. And this is a nice closet, and it's better than the closet that I have where I stay, you know, where we live now, because they don't really have lights in the closet, which I think is not just a very good touch to the closet, but I think that you always need lights to be in your closet so that you can see exactly what you have in your closet. The doors on the rooms, I always love like a touch to something. Everything doesn't have to always be just plain Jane, and I love the way that this door look because it has like the pleats in it. And it's just something, a cute touch to the bedroom to make it, you know, a nice touch for the door. Not a plain door, but something elegant. This is the bathroom, one of the bathrooms. The tub seems really, really low to me. I don't know why they make tubs so low, but it's a nice tub. It's a nice touch to the bathroom. I love the countertops in the bathroom. I love the colors that they used. I love the shelving that they created. Not a cheap finish, but a finish that is required because you need to put your towels, you need to put your washcloths, and I just love the way that they built these. Very nice touch. Okay. I'm gonna take y'all to, okay, let me show y'all this first. This is where your washer and dryer goes. So it's like a side by side. It's not the stackable washer and dryer, but I like it to be stacked side by side because it's better for me because I'm short and I always need to reach for things. So this would be a great touch for me as well. So now I am going into the primary bedroom. So of course what they do now today is for the primary bedrooms, they always put a shower in the primary bedrooms, and they always put like the shower in the primary bedrooms and a tub in the guest room. I don't know why they do that, but it doesn't matter because it's all under the same roof because I love to take baths on Sundays, so I always have to have a tub in a unit. But this is the shower, and then this is the other bathroom, which I love because it's set off to the side, and it's not like in the entire bathroom. It's set off to the side, which is really good, just in case, you know, if you're married and stuff like that. If your husband is in the bathroom and you guys are talking, because you know how that is when you married, y'all walk around together, talk together, and shoot, if you really wanted to do anything, say if this was my house, I would put like maybe, let me not say that, but you can put cute pictures on the walls. You can make this into something nice. And this is the primary bedroom. It's spacious. I really, really like it because you can do so much with this space. It's really large. It's a large space. You can actually throw a king in here. You can throw a California king in here as well. And you can actually throw, if you want to put like dresser drawers in here or side drawers, you can because it's enough room in here. But this is enough space to do exactly what I would like to do with this bedroom. I love the touches that they put on certain units. Well, not certain units, but this is a nice closet. My husband always has to build closets wherever we move. And this, he would just come in and we would kind of just throw our stuff in here. It wouldn't have to be that he would have to build anything. They actually added some cute touches because these are things that you should add when you are building homes that you're renting out or even homes that you're selling, because it's a selling point. And you know, just to have stuff like this that's already built for you, it gives you time to do other things instead of having to do the little things that's necessary, that should be necessary, that they should put in homes. So this is really a nice touch to this home, and I love what they did with this unit. So that is probably it with this unit. We're gonna go see one more unit. I didn't get to see how that one looked as of yet, so I'm gonna bring you guys along. Y'all gonna see with me while I walk through the unit and see exactly what's going on and what that unit have that this unit don't have. But I think that next unit, it just has an office space, an added-on room, which takes up this space up here. So I think it's just another room, and it may have taken the space of, this is considered the game room. So let's go to the next unit and I'll show you guys what that one looked like as well. Let me turn off these lights. And I forgot to tell y'all, pricing is so different in Texas. Totally different than Georgia. Much cheaper to live in Texas. But I don't know. I really don't know what I feel about Texas as of yet, because you have to feel like you're home when you get to a different state where you're checking it out. So I don't know, because I really should have come here first, but what I did was totally backwards. I went to Dallas, downtown Dallas, and I really didn't care for it. So it kind of put a dent on my liking for Texas, but I gotta sleep on it, guys, first to just see how I really feel about it and to see if this is something that I would want to do. And same with my husband, because we have to agree on certain things. But this is the first unit, and I will show you guys the next unit. But if I did want to move to Texas, I would definitely rent this house out. Very nice, very elegant, very classy. But this is definitely one that I would definitely lease or rent. So this unit is pretty much the same as the first unit. Let me show you exactly what the upstairs look like, because that's where's the difference at in the upstairs. Like I told you guys before I came over here that it was just a added room instead of it just being open for the game room. So I'm gonna just show you guys the added room. See, right here was open in the other one, and this is the added room right here. Oh. And I told you, I'm showing y'all at the same time I'm looking, but I did see the actual, I seen it on paper, so I know exactly what I was walking into. But this is the added room, which you can make this as your office. But like I said, remember the other unit I showed y'all, this was open. So this is the added room in this actual unit. So everything else is the same, pretty much the same. Yep, everything is pretty much the same. It's just the added room. But it's really, really, really nice. So it's the same square footage, let me say that, in both units. It's just an added room. I don't think this one had this. Oh, so it's an added on, no, it may, it's two of these, or, let me check. Because that may be the only closet. Okay, so that's a difference as well. That closet is not as big as the other closet, but like I said, it's the same square footage. It's just the added on room, and it actually made the closet a little bit smaller. So that's the difference between the two. And I like both, so I wouldn't know which one to choose because the space is just awesome space. They put the space where it needed to be, because sometimes builders, they kind of take up the space by putting in columns and different things to affect the space. But the space here is, they use it really, really well. Oh, this laundry room is actually bigger as well. So the laundry room is bigger here. The closet is smaller here. The added on room is here. And the other location just has that upstairs space, which I said is the game room. And that other one has the game room space and the bigger closet. And that's basically it, in the bigger closet for your clothing. So that's the difference between the two, but I love both. So I think I'm going to head back to Georgia, and I guess I'll see you guys when I get on the road.
But I said that because when he did that, he offered the money for penalty. That's how it went. Yeah, that's no. I was not to take that way. That's all. Hey, I don't know. Nice. We didn't come that way. That's what I'm saying too. It's like certain people you feel like, yo, and like I said, I don't understand certain point with his anger. I'm not that part. But the fact was, one of my best niggas was ignorant. And you know, niggas be sitting there, you still man know that?
Baby, as long as I ain't get, like, still, whatever I'm doing, be like, Shawty be doing it, like, old man.
And he's still doing it.
He be